Welcome to Ask and Learn.
All right, guys, we're going to be doing question number 66, X from chapter 5 in Chemistry, the Central Science. And we're going to be using these equations to figure out what to isolate this equation and find out what the change in enthalpy is. You can find, if you add two chemical equations together, you can find the overall change in enthalpy for those reactions added together by adding together the delta H values. So that's what we're going to be doing. So we need to find equations with N2 on the left. And we see that here, so we're going to use this equation first. So we have delta H is equal to 180.7 kilojoules. Now, let's go through our other equations. So here we have N2 on the right. We have to move it to the left. So it's here. And we also have N2 on the left. We have to move that to the right. H. So delta H is not going to be 113.1 kilojoules. When we flip the equation, we also have to flip the sign of delta H, so it's going to be positive 113.1 kilojoules. I just noticed a mistake. That is not 180.7. That is negative 163.2 kilojoules. Well, next we're going to use this equation. Since we're going to this equation, we're going to keep NO on the right, but you'll notice something. So we have two O2s on the right and also two N2s on the right, but we only have one N2 on the left and one O2 on the left. So we're going to be doubling this entire equation so that we can cancel out the N2 and also the O2. So it's going to be 2N2 gas plus O2 gas yields 2 NO. S. So instead of our 2, we're going to have a 4 here. So when we double it, we also have to double the delta H value, which is going to be 361.4 kilojoules. Now we're going to create the overall equation. Okay, so we have our N2, N2 here, 2, N2 here. Those cancel out. Now, we have 2, N2 here. We have 1, 2, O2 here. So those are going to cancel out as well. So now we're going to add 2 N2O plus NO, and you have 2 NO plus 4 NO is equal to 6 NO. So 2 N2O. So delta H is going to be the sum of these numbers. So minus 163.2 plus 113.1 plus 361.4. So 311.3 kilojoules. Now, you'll notice that there's something wrong with this. So we have 2 N2O plus 2 NO2 yields 6 NO. You notice that's not what we have here. So the reason we have that is as we need to simplify this. So we'd have to divide everything by 2, which will give us this equation. So when we divide everything by 2, we also have to divide delta H by 2. So 311.3 divided by 2, that's going to give us 155.65 kilojoules. And that's how we solve this. The key to solving this equation is basically learning how to manipulate the different chemical equations to find the answer you want. Also, remember to keep the signs consistent, keep the keep the coefficients consistent, and everything will turn out correctly.